Let's see what's going on. I hope my connection is going well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It told me to reconnect. I don't normally get that message. Maybe it will connect. We'll see. We'll see if it's going to pop up on the receiving end. I don't see it yet. Hmm. Am I actually wrong? Let's see. It will show that okay, it's coming. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much for coming on to the live. We're going to get a commercial, which is awesome. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. This is my 10 o'clock live to think about the time. Thank you all for being here. We talk all things going live here. So I'm going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. So feel free to come in, ask questions. We're going to talk about how to go live. I'm here. You know what? It was glitching for a second there. It said reconnect. It was not coming through. So I was a little bit concerned. I was like, well, maybe it's not going to work, and I was going to have to start it all over again. But I am here. Welcome, friend. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm taking it day by day. I got so my to-do list is bananas. I think I told you I got my son to be my intern for the summer. He said we're wearing the same color. Really? You got on yellow? Or what do you have on like the same? It's not quite yellow. What is headband with it? But what you got on the yellow and blue? My I got him being my intern. It's gonna be a long summer. I got him to move. He got to move quicker, quicker for me. Um, but I'm trying my best to get things up and running. Well, almost my top is the same color as your trim of your top. Oh, the blue. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and then I just have a mist cover over it. So that's my uniform when I put a little cover up on it. Got a little bit of a cover up. All right, friends. I am trying to do this thing. Okay, yeah, I need him to optimize my videos. I got so many videos out there I want to get done. Um, so yeah, interesting, interesting. Um, TikTok is interesting too. So let me ask this. Did you ever get back with getting let me pick my screen over here. Did you ever get back with getting Creator Search Insights Ambassador Program? Did you get access to that? We're going with interesting. Yes. Um, did you get that program? Did you get invited to it? That's my question for you. Because if you haven't, um, they just I just saw where I have access again. So it went away. I don't know if it expired and you have to resubmit. No, I can't get the QR code to take me anywhere. Um, Message me. I'll send you the latest one from the webinar. Let me send you that. Let me see. I'll send it right now. Let me see if I can get to it quickly. I'm in my inbox. If I can get to it quickly, I'll send it. And so that's the one I just used yesterday, literally. So hopefully that works. And it was this one here. I just sent it to you. So all I did was, and so what I'm doing is that, I have the two phones. So my phone that I normally go live on is my primary account. And you have to go to your um those three lines on your profile page and then go down to your QR code and there's that little symbol in the right corner. You click that and it scans the QR code. So I have the QR code on this phone and I make my primary phone scan it. So that's the way I'm doing it. And so it pops up for me. So did you ever scan it get to submit your request? Did it ever work for scanning to submit your request? And if so, Yeah, so that could be a way to do it. But I was where I was going with this comment is that video so I have a video, it's not even a video, it's a photo carousel. I use the AI canvas out of Creator Search Insights to create it. So it's a photo carousel. It has multiple, you slide the screen, and it has 5 million views. I'm like, what the what, TikTok? Has 5 million views. I woke up this morning to 5 million views. Now, a lot of it seems international, similar to our population here on TikTok, on YouTube. Similar to our population here on YouTube. so, so you know what I'm talking about. Hey, population on YouTube. um, and it'll be interesting. I think I'm gonna be like some of the people who come to my live and say, all I get is international people, because I wonder now if they're shifting my algorithm to be in Bangladesh. That's the only place I can think of. Like, TikTok, what are you doing? So we'll see, y'all. But yes, and some of those people have followed me. My follower number went up too. Yay, this QR code. Oh, it worked. Thank you. I can tell by looking at it that they fixed it. Laugh out loud. Okay. It worked. So are you in it or did you apply? Which one? Are you in the first stage? Did you apply or did it say you're selected? Because if you said I am an ambassador. Look at you. It's so fun. I am an ambassador. Why did I read it like that? But you guys, so my friends here on YouTube, y'all getting a special treat because we just talking back and forth. So this is my moderator, the idea barista. Definitely connect with her, and make sure you guys are liking the live. Give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and click that subscriber button if you haven't done so already, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we are talking all things live streaming here, and we're gonna get started in just a few minutes. Your girl is about to go on these TikTok streets. And I'm running late. I've been running late so badly lately. The last couple of days, I have not got in here before what am I trying to say? Before 10:30 or 4:30. You pick. So I gotta do better, y'all. I'm gonna send you a website I'm going to pitch to Holly Q. It's so cute. I hope she likes it. A website to pitch to her? What do you mean? Tell me more. What do you mean by pitching? Um, and hello. To create the website, or are you talking about like to replicate it? Oh, 1 second. It's a little panda. I like the little panda cell phone. That's so cute to me. There it is. I'm trying to set up my live. You know. Okay, let's see. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming into the room. I appreciate you all joining. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. I think I'm gonna use my same board. I was supposed to change my board out this morning, but I didn't get time to. So I may try to change it tomorrow. Um, one. uh, Oh, for her ecosystem, you built a directory of different brands. Oh, we need to talk. You know what short stuff said to me? And it hit me. I was like, why not? I should. I really should. When we were together this weekend, she said, everybody compliments my lipstick. Hello, friends who are here. She said, I should look for a black owned brand to wear their lipstick and partner with them. I was like, that would be a great idea. So I need some examples, and I need to test and see if I like their lipstick. Yes, I was like, yeah, I absolutely should. I'm not loyal. I mean, I've been wearing literally the same lipstick for a a good 10 months. It hasn't been quite a year. It's been under a year. You said you dropped Elf, so you don't do Elf anymore? Because Elf is over here too, and then this is both L'Oreal and Maybelline. So obviously national brands, but I'm open. I ain't loyal to nobody. My loyalty is to no one. So if I like somebody I like what I like, you know? So let me know. Probably shouldn't have said that on YouTube, but look here, YouTube. y'all, y'all know we ain't loyal. So I got to figure out where I can fit in. So when she said, I was like, I need to look. So if you got from your directory, if you know of some options, let me know. Let me know of a couple I should explore. I'll go on TikTok Shop. I don't mind doing it on TikTok Shop or here. To see if ideally they're in both locations. That would be ideal. So I can post it and pin them. That would be my ideal approach. But yeah, let me know. I'm open. I got Fenty. I do have Fenty. So I guess that's a black owned brand. I do have Fenty. I should wear her. Yeah, maybe I should get some Fenty. You used to help me. TikTok. You- I think it is too. I started to say that, but I wasn't sure. But I think it is. I need to try both. I probably should try both and say which one I like the best. I'll be honest with you, I do like both um the combination I'm using right now. And Elf I like too. I did like it. Um I like this. It's very smooth and moisturizing. The others, it was somebody else I was using that wasn't as much of a nice glide. It was like very lipstick. It was MAC. It was a MAC lipstick I was using. Um I have a MAC lipstick in my purse that's like a true red. I don't wear it here, but it's like a true red. Elf don't like us in the is the oh really? Oh, Elf. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. But I do like it. I do like it. It doesn't mess with my I mean it fades a little bit. Obviously, I'm talking a lot, so it does fade over the time I'm on my live. Um but with that, um it doesn't bother me. Thank you, friend. Thank you for blocking. It's very pretty. Thank you. So I'm open. I'm open. So I'll look at lip art first. I'll look at Fenty too. I'm not opposed to Fenty. I think she has some lip gloss I used to use. My daughter had bought like a Christmas packet for me some years back ago. And I think I still have some of it. I don't remember it being ideal. I think I felt like it was like kind of chunky and not smooth. So I think that's my thought about it. I have to go back and look at it though. Um, all right, friends, let's go. Let's go live. TikTok live, TikTok live. We are live streaming tips to go live, how to go live. We are talking all things live streaming. Come in, ask questions, beginner friendly tips, live streaming tips, new live host tips. Come in, ask questions. I'm gonna set my screen up and then set it up over here. Wrong page. Um, New live hosts. And live streaming tips for new live hosts, beginner friendly tips. Come in, ask questions. We are talking all things live streaming. So, how to go live. So, come in, ask questions. We are giving live streaming tips, how to go live on TikTok. So, welcome, come in and ask questions on live streaming. Thank you all for coming in. Let me share out this live, add it to my story. Thank you all for being here. I am looking, let's see. We are talking all things live streaming. Come on in, friends. I'm sorry, I am sharing my live out. So come in, ask questions. Hello, friends on the YT as well. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Feel free to like the live if you haven't done so already. Also, click that subscriber button below, as well as the bell to get notifications. So when I go live and post content, and come in and ask questions. We want to make sure you guys are going live with confidence and ease. We talk all things live streaming here, so feel free to ask questions about the process. I'm happy to help new live hosts. If you are trying to go live, we talk how to go live. I think I'm gonna put my board. I've been doing this board and I get to it sometimes quicker than others. So I'm gonna see if we can do a little bit faster today. I always want to make sure we are answering questions. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? Thank you for that repost, friend. Welcome to the room. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. Welcome as well. I appreciate you being here. Others coming in, thank you so much for joining. We are getting started. Sheba Speaks. How are you, friend? Hair specialist. What is it? Bachelor Motion. Thank you so much for being here. Bashata, is that it? Bashata? I think that's it. Bashata. I might have said that wrong, but I appreciate you being here, friend. Let me know how to pronounce it if you don't mind putting a message in there. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. Let's see. Let's thank you for that, Rose. So we're gonna talk. Let me know. Are you guys going live? I know we got some live hosts, Unwritten Unstoppable in the room. Unwritten Unstoppable. So your only live is the night crew. Let me know. I have not caught you. I think you only do the night one. Let me know if that's the case. I wanted to catch you so I could come over and support as well. You said yes. That's it. That's it. You got to get another live in for the regular folks. Yolanda, good morning. Good morning. How are you, friend? You said I got to catch you when you're not on your battlegrounds. Well, welcome to the room, everybody. We talk all things live streaming. We're going to talk a little bit about, I'm going to kind of try to go into a little bit about what's going to happen as of tomorrow. We'll be in the sign up warm up phase of Community Fest. So, in Community Fest is TikTok's little, I shouldn't say little, it's a big deal, but it's the mid year big event of the year. Thank you so much. I see your friend with your hanging lights. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. And so we gotta get ready for Community Fest. We gotta build our communities on Written Unstoppable. That's what I was talking about too. So you can kind of take advantage of some of the Community Fest activities that are happening. Hey Lisa, how did your viewer wishes board go for you yesterday? Let me put mine up. I'm gonna put it up for today. Because I'm in a campaign and I should be trying to pin it up there more often. It's not the right board actually. I'm supposed to be putting up another one. Hey digital, hello. It worked. That's good. That's good news. That is great news, friend. So yes, so the board is a nice way to communicate what you're offering to your community. Obviously, you can't move it. You can put less things up there if you want to, but it is a great strategy. I tell people all the time. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Um, the career creator program actually says this is a good way to get, you know, engagement throughout. People might click things, especially if there's something in particular that they're interested in, depending on what your topic is. This is just one of the affection boards, but you should look at the boards that are templates for music because I know you do the music at night. So see if that's an option for you as well. Others coming into the room, thank you so much for joining. We are just getting started. We are doing our early warm up. We're a little behind. We're at 5 minutes in. We have 3.2K likes. So let's see if we could pick up our pace a little bit with liking the live. Let's see if we could pick up that pace just a little bit. So yeah, there's a couple templates that relate to music, comedy. There's some other templates that are in there. So just see if there's one that fits into what you offer for your live stream, for your community rather. And then I sent in our school community for everybody to know Community Fest warm up is happening tomorrow. So we'll see that roll out. There's a couple webinars that are happening both on TikTok and on Zoom. So if you get a chance, I sent it in the agency school community. Go ahead and click that link, the Zoom link, to sign up for the Zoom webinars if you want. And so let's see if you can move up the leaderboard as well as go into the live sessions too. Guess that's what I'm going live for. Daytime community festival. You so funny. You said Community Fest 2026. We'll see how this goes. I'm excited about it. If it's similar to what was happening last year, it should be fun times. It should be fun. We'll get a lot more exposure from people who are all over the world that are looking to get those treasure box votes. Miss Darlene, you was out there. You were out in the streets. So I remember that last year. So it should be fun times. So battling is a big piece of it. So if you're going to do the battles, if you're going to be participating in that, you're going to definitely need to do it because you got to do it to unlock the treasure boxes. Battles, the other thing I want to say about battles, and Lisa, I don't know if you're here still, she might have went off. Um, you got to make sure you get 100 points for it to count. For any campaign that you're in, including Community Fest, specifically Community Fest, it always says that you need 100 points for that battle to count. So just kind of keep that in mind as you guys are going to be doing some of that stuff. And if you don't know what battles is, I'll talk about it. I'm happy to share a little bit more about it, but you always want to make sure you're getting at least 100 points. All right. Thank you all for being here. Let's see how this goes. We are lagging a little bit with our likes, but we'll see if we can warm up the room a little bit. Get our friends in here. Natasha, welcome to the room. Kim, thank you for joining us. Sis on a mission, thank you for joining as well. Yolanda, are you all? Tell me hello. Let me know who you are. And then let me know if you're a live host already. Hello, Lisa. I took some of your advice when I went live today about overcoming fear. All right. How did it go for you? Let us know, how did it go? And ultimately, as you do it more often and get comfortable in front of the camera, it gets a lot easier. You just get on here and you end up just having this nice, comfortable conversation. Hey, Dinky. And it'll get to the point where your communities come in, you have some regulars that come in, you're just talking to friends. That's it. That's it. So the beginning part is a little awkward. It is a little uncomfortable and you're trying to figure things out. And then you end up getting your own groove. I was scared, but I talked from my heart. There we go, friend. That is the beauty of it. Talk from your heart. Yes. And your topic, I'm reading your bio. It says helping divorced moms stop feeling lost and start rebuilding a life they're proud of. I love that. Now, you do have your link in your bio. I would encourage you to remove it potentially because TikTok is looking at that as maybe redirecting. So you want to be careful over time. If you didn't get anything so far, it might be okay for a little bit. But once you start TikTok shopping, some of the other stuff, you got to be careful when you turn on the shopping cart, activating that because it looks as if you're redirecting people as opposed to keeping them on TikTok for your shop conversations. So just keep that in mind. But keep going, keep doing it. Colette, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. How are you, friend? Colette, you send me messages I need to respond to, don't I, friend? Let me, because I think you sent, or maybe I'm thinking about somebody else. Is that you? It's you, aren't you? Because you changed your photo. Yeah. Okay. You changed your photo too. I was like, that's not the same person. I was like, look at your Go Live app. Okay, thank you, friend. You know what? You sent it when I was preparing for the agency retreat and I didn't get a chance to respond and look at it. You said it's live. Okay. Thank you, Colette. I'm gonna take a look at it. Do me a favor because I think what happened, if you could send me a Service Plus message, it'll go to my inbox. I think what happened is I read it and I was like, oh, I need to go back and look at it. And I just didn't go back to look at it. So that was my bad. I took a look. I take a look at mine. Please give me tips or two. You said hairstylist. Okay, let's see. Um, 35 years of hair care poured into the best hair growth serum in the industry. I've been 10. Yeah, okay. You know what? You said amazing products from hair and beard, and then it gets cut off. That's fine. That's fine. Do you go live? And then are you a business account? I guess those are my two questions. Live and business. Hey, love, I see the 13 up in the corner and a couple profile pics. Can you tell me what that is? Yes, Sheba. Yes. And now it's going up. Yes. All right, cool, cool. Now it says 15, now it says 17. It's gonna go up and down. I'm gonna say it in 1 second. We did get the flash goal. Give me 1 second, I'll break that down for you. Um, let's see. We got the flash goal. It's roses. So it's 12 roses, which is awesome. Do you think we can knock this out quickly, my friends? This is a flash goal. This is TikTok goal. It is not ours. It is not mine. It is TikTok. It's trying to see if this room is an engaging room. So if we can get this knocked out quickly, all is great in the world. Okay. Hey, L. Thank you all who are supporting. Thank you so much. And we got to 10K taps at the same time. That was awesome. Thank you so much, everybody coming in, supporting that. We're halfway done. It's one rose per person. There's 16 people in the room. We needed 12. So if you're sitting here looking at me and have not sent a rose, this is the time to do it. All right. So thank you so much. Appreciate your friends. Hello, Rod. Appreciate you. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all. Just sent a rose. Celine, appreciate your friend. Thank you for the support. And let's see if we can get this. We got 7 of 12. And then TikTok says 93 of viewers have not shared your broadcast. So TikTok is on y'all right now. TikTok's like, look here, they ain't shared the broadcast doc, they ain't sent the bros. Where do you see that? I don't know what what I am doing. Um, Hairstylist, the rose. Okay, the rose is here. Okay, so click or right here. Click the rose. If you click that rose, that's the rose we're talking about. But it's literally up here also. It's a scrolling message. That's it, friend. Thank you so much. We have 8 or 12, so we need 4 more people. How do you do today? I am doing well. Thank you so much, Naya. Thank you so much. Naya Speaks. Appreciate you. So yeah, thank you for sending that rose. I appreciate it, friend. So we're gonna see if we can get this knocked out. We got 15 people in the room. We need one rose per person. I appreciate you all for supporting the live stream. Thank you all for being here. Good morning. Hi, yeah. How you doing, Mia? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. We got another few to get of those roses. Two more. Two more. Let's see. Thank you so much for that. I love you so much. If you haven't sent a rose yet, this is the time to do it. I can't pin it again. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Appreciate you all being here. So let's see. We're gonna get these last two roses. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome. We need one more person to send that rose. It's one per person. You're so sweet here. So she said, let me send this girl another rose. Y'all so sweet. Hello, friends. So if you're new to the room, thank you so much for the soccer league gift. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so we got one more rose to get. I'll try to remember to pin it. Let's see if we can get it all done and button up nicely. And so we'll talk about some of the things when it comes to engagement. So I want to make sure you guys understand the rules of engagement, the etiquette behind it. Um, and so let's make sure we stay focused, Roberto. I think I'm new to this room. You are. So welcome to the room. It's me, Fines. Thank you so much for being here. We'll talk about how to engage, and I teach how to be a good live host, but it starts with being a good viewer. All right. So that's how I teach, just so that you guys understand where I'm coming from with this. Because if you don't understand the viewer experience and all the rules of engagement, then how are you going to be a great live host? I'm just saying. Because you're not going to be telling your viewers to do the things that you should be doing because this is an engagement app. So you got to make sure you're doing the things TikTok are asking you to do. You said facts. Okay. So if you don't do them, how you gonna tell the people to do it? Because you don't even know what to tell them. And then on top of that, your room is not going to have as much activity and engagement, and that's what it needs. We're not watching TV here. This is not television. This is live streaming. All right. So I teach that. I want you guys to understand that concept. And then ideally you're gonna be all in doing all the things so you can teach your community how to do it. When I come into someone's live, I'm doing all the things. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. We do have the flash goal. We need one more rose. If you came in just now and you want to share a rose with me, I would appreciate it. One more rose and we're all done. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate that. Look at you. You said I'm gonna do a rosa. Thank you, friends. Y'all so kind. We achieved that flash goal. Thank you so much. TikTok said I'm gonna send you a softball. This is gonna be an easy one, and we knocked it out the park. So I appreciate y'all. Awesome, friends. Thank you so much. 200 minutes. Look at you, Kim. Nice. Thank you so much. Unwritten Unstoppable. I appreciate you so much, friend. Okay, so here's the thing. The question you asked, Sheba Speaks. I'm gonna circle back to that question. She asked this question, and before I give the answer, I'm gonna say something. Everything around here, everything on this screen, all the stuff down here, all the stuff up here, the only thing that is not clickable and touchable is this board. I, as the live host, can move stuff around. I can move it. Y'all can't move it. Okay. So, as the live host, I can move it. But any and everything else, you all can touch and something will happen. Okay. So, keep that in mind. If you touch something, it will do something. So, here's what I'm going to tell you really quickly. Touch the number 33. Touch the number 33 and see what happens. If you touch the number 33, that 35 now in the room, if you touch that number, that happens. The screen pops up. It tells you who are the top viewers. good morning, friends. It tells you very directly who are the top viewers. And then it has a little question mark in the corner. Touch that. It tells you what does that mean to become a top viewer. It breaks it all down for you. So I tell you guys that as viewers because I want you to understand you all can already be doing some of the research, some of the, training to understand what's on the screen. I know it's a lot. I know TikTok is very busy. There's a lot going on. Wink, wink. Thank you so much, friend. Um, you said that's cool. You said that's cool. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the wink winks. um, and at the end of the day, you could touch it and see what happens. All right. So I say that because I want you guys to kind of read up on your own. But when it comes to the top viewers, she was asking what was this area here. So top viewers in the room, people who are currently in the room. Oh, TikTok said 45% of my viewers have not followed. Y'all need to follow the live hosts. So if you're here and the word says follow up top, you want to click to follow the live host. You can also underneath there it says join. You need coins on your account to join the room. And that's how you become part of my fan club. And you'll have the Lisa box next to your name. Hey, Dr. Tao, thank you so much for being here. Others coming into the room. So TikTok does send these messages now. I said it jokingly, but actually it's a pop out that comes out of my screen on the top here and it says that percentage that of people who haven't followed, people who haven't shared my live. So you want to be saying those things to your community. They're doing that intentionally because of Community Fest. I think that's part of it. But just recognize it's a great feature because we tend to overlook that type of engagement and we don't talk about it enough. So I teach you guys everything you guys are doing here as viewers, you should be telling your viewers to do for you as well. Oh, you said no coins yet. Real soon. Had to renew my ID. Okay, friend. All right. Let's see. Thank you so much, friend. Okay, thank you for being here. Let's see. Absolutely, yes, they do need to follow. Yes. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, you definitely want to follow the live hosts. And so that's something you want to do when you come into someone's room, especially if it's a room that's adding value. I could see if you were like looking on the outside and you're like, ooh, do I want to go in there? Do I not? If you do go inside someone's room, just recognize that you are trying to support. Oh, you say you look so nice, lady. Thank you so much, friend. And so you're trying to support it. So you're not being a bystander. You are paying attention. Running late, but I have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the support. Quiet Acre Farm. Appreciate that, friend. Um, and so you're trying to support. So we talk about this support. The support is so needed. Is required for how your room will grow. All right. Thank you so much for the corgi. Meaningful release. Appreciate that. So the two people up here, um, top right bubble and number in room correct. Yes. So that's the number that is currently in the room, the top viewers. Okay. That's showing you the list of the top viewers. Now, granted, there's a lot of people who are coming and watching me on the outside and, you know, over 262 since I've been live. I've only been live for about 15 minutes. Let me see what the time says. It says 20 minutes now. And so there are people watching me from the outside, but these are the people who decide to step in and engage a little bit more. They're in the room, they're paying attention to what we're talking about. Then you have the top two viewers, the seat number one and two. And so those individuals are your top one and two viewers. And so they sit there, they're not your moderators. Somebody said that, oh, those must be your mods. No, those are your top viewers. And so they get these two VIP seats. That's what I call them. And so they get the VIP seats so that you can see them. And then ideally people will tap to connect with those people. Thank you so much for the Rosa. And so that's a big deal to have those seats because you're now getting the prime seats of the room and everybody sees you. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, good morning, Rosalina. Thank you so much for being here. So let's see. Thank you all for being here. AI says the host shares tips on live streaming. Ask about being a good viewer. TikTok, you got me right. Thank you so much. That's what we're talking about for the moment. Um, I do not understand in and out of room. So these are people who are currently in the room. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. Thank you all coming in. Charlie, thank you so much for coming in. That person just flew in. Top of the morning. Thank you so much, Jasmine. How you doing, friend? Um, so as a live host, there's a little house. You guys don't see it. There's a little house. If I click that house, if I swipe from right to left, I can get real time analytics for this live. One of the analytics messages states that how many viewers you've had. Okay. Hey, Holly Q. So it's your total views that you've had in this room. So it breaks it down so that you know exactly how many people have been in your room so far. And that is where you have your overall views. Now, right now, we have people currently in the room. How you doing, Wani? Thank you so much for being here. So we have the people who are currently in the room, but overall views is higher. Okay. Let me know if you understood. So the people in the room versus the overall views. Okay. And so our number is growing as you go live longer, you get pushed out more. And so typically, depends on, I'm not gonna give a number, but if you get you can see thousands, way in the thousands for a typical 2 hour live stream. If you're not seeing those numbers, there's typically something happening going on. It could be either, and this is for a person who's going live on a regular, consistent basis. It could be your algorithm is a little confused about what your topic is and what's going on. So that could be that. TikTok has to get used to you and what's going on in your room. That engagement matters. So TikTok is not going to push you out to a lot of people if you're not getting that engagement, the likes, the shares, the comments, all that matters to your room performance. All right. So TikTok is trying to see if it trusts you. Like, do we trust you enough? Are you somebody who we want to put on the front lines and let people see you like that? Do we want to push you out like that? So think about what you're saying and doing in your live stream and making sure, and I talk about this in number one, making sure you're connecting with your target audience. All right. Thank you all for that daily heartbeat. Appreciate you. Hey, Bren. And so that's one thing. It could be your technology. Maybe your device is a little old and you're not getting pushed out because there's some tech issues going on. Your Wi-Fi could be a problem if you're not getting strong signals and stuff. You might need to update your app. I tell people for the Apple users, I've been trying to clarify it a little bit because y'all Google Android folks saying y'all don't need to update. So we'll leave it there. But if you have an Apple device, you do need to do updates. You can automate some of it, but I would say definitely check and just make sure easily on a weekly basis if your app is updated. There was an update yesterday, so I announced that to folks. There's updates weekly that get rolled out. And we're about to launch Community Fest. So there's going to be a lot of updates. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. I appreciate the superwoman. I love that gift. And so just know that you're going to be wanting to pay attention to those updates. So those technical things could be holding you back from being pushed out. Level 13, let's go. Thank you for the rose hair specialist. Thank you so much, friend. Um, and so pay attention to the technical things and then pay attention to how you are trying to reach your audience. It matters. Everything that happens in this live does matter. One Hope World Center, welcome to the room. That's very correct. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, the other thing I will say, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The other thing I will say is that, pay attention to there's a metric when you end your live. Now, because I'm in an agency, I see it all the time. Okay. So, and I pay attention to it. So it's called impressions. You see impressions the moment you end your live, you get that recap screen with the dollars amount and what happened in your live. And then it goes to another screen that says congratulations. That congratulations page, I want you to pause for a second and pay attention to what's there because impressions are there. I do believe I have to go back and look in my analytics. I was talking to one of the people in my agency. I feel like they said impressions was also under the live analytics for them now. So I think they added it there as well. They didn't used to. You only saw it on that congratulations page, but I need to verify that. So I have to check my page and see if I see it. But that impressions page is so important because that actually tells a story about how you're being pushed out in the live feed. And pro tip, if your impressions, so I want you to monitor this. If your impressions are still under 2,000, you're not getting pushed out as much. All right. Thank you so much, especially my people who've been going live for a minute and you've been doing your live thing for a while. Something might be a technical issue, or maybe the app is confused. Something's going on. Hey, Ocean Summers, thank you all for being here. Hey, Simply. So, excuse me. Let me get some water. Thank you all. That came quickly. Hey, Janae. So pay attention to your impressions, okay? Um, I want you to start looking at that. So just see how you're getting pushed out. Happy, how you doing? Hi, I love Dr. Lisa and brilliant people. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much for that. I finally got to 18K after going live every day for a week. Oh my gosh, 18K impressions. Is that what we're talking about? That's good. That's good. 18K is good. That is really good. Look, are we talking about impressions though? Are we talking about follows, not follows, likes? Let me know which one you're talking about. Um, because that's good from an impressions perspective. Impressions, that's good. So you've been paying attention to it, Rebecca. That is really good. Angela, I think I'm going to set up a session with you so I can learn more about live. I have questions. Okay, okay. Send me a message here if you want to give my information. How you doing, Apothecary, Florida? Welcome to the room. Others coming in, I appreciate you all. Kay, how you doing, friend? Good morning. Um, yeah, 18K is really good. That's really good. So definitely keep it up. TikTok likes you. I'm just gonna say that. So don't let that fall to the wayside. If that is where you're now seeing those type of numbers, they're pushing you out a little bit more. So that's good. Did you get the flash goal? I did get the flash goal. It was roses. Thank you, Janae. We achieved it too. Emily, welcome to the room. Thank you for the follow. You said I got the new wireless tapper and any suggestions on use. Don't have it over like 12. I think that's on the high end. 12, yeah, 12 is probably the high end. I would say 15, I've seen managed with 15, but don't do anything higher than that. If you go too high, it looks like fake engagement. You get you your you get in tapping jail, that type of stuff will happen. Where do you see the impressions? Okay, John, I'm gonna repeat. Give me one second, I'll do a recap. I just wanted to make sure I named that. Thank you so much. Let me catch up on a couple comments. Good. Kim, you said, I'm wired and listening. Welcome to the room, friend Jasmine. When my red heart next to your name. Okay, when my red heart next to your name has the red number next to it, that changes. Do I need to use them? You're talking about right up here? It has a plus sign, a plus number. You got to go back and claim your points. So you've been accumulating points based on your engagement. So you got to go back and claim it. So, for example, this account here has a hold on a second, has a plus one. See that plus one? Is that what you're talking about? So when I click that heart, you'll see where I need to claim. I haven't done my heartbeat yet. So I must need to, yeah. So I I claimed, oh, that's when I sent my rose. I sent a rose from this account. So I got a point for sending that rose. And so I need to go back and claim it. So, depending on what other things I'm gonna do, I might send the heart me, I'm gonna do some other stuff. I'll get more points that'll accumulate. So that's what you're saying. The points from your fan club. Hey, Behavior Talks. Good morning. Getting ready to go to work. Welcome to the room, friend. Last night, my fourth live was hard. Nobody was there for a bit, on and off. Keep going, friend. That's how it is in the beginning. I like your peaceful voice. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Happy. Do you see taps from me today? Let me see. Let me see. Um, yeah, 1.5K. Thank you so much, friend. Look at you. He said, I see you, friend. Don't walk away while tapping. You tapped out? Oh my gosh. Did you tap out? You know what? Y'all gotta be careful with that tapper, because if you tap out and your tapper is tapping on the gift box or anything else, you might end up sending some gifts. I'm just saying. Not that I'm going to complain, but I'm just saying. It has happened to all of us before. That tapper will go rogue. Next thing you know, you didn't gave all these gifts away. I'm like, what in the world? What does it mean to tap out? Um, Literally, you tap out the room. You say sure will. Sure, you tap out the room. You literally the screen will if you guys slide your screen from right to left, it shows you a list of other live hosts. Somehow the tapper will tap so that that list pops up, and then you end up tapping in someone else's room. Don't ask me how that happens. I don't know why it happens, but it's happened to me several times where it'll pull over that list and I'm tapping still the tapper's still tapping and I didn't tapped in someone else's room. So that's happened before too. Okay. I've been claiming them and just assuming it's right to do. Yes. I'm sorry, Jasmine. Jasmine. So let me clarify. Jasmine was asking about her points up here, and I just showed this. You always want to claim your points. So here's why. It allows you, there's a little line, a timeline that you're looking at. Not even timeline. What is it? Like a indicator. I'll show it to you guys. But basically, you're that is how you level up in my room. So if you click my points here for this account, it has 1 point sitting there. You see this little line? I need to collect so many more points. I don't know the math real quick. What is that? Is that 50? So it's like 20 more points. Some we'll say 20, 15 to 20 points more that I need to collect. And then I'll level up to level 10. So this account here, and all I do need to do, honestly, I need to put a comment in. Let me put a comment in. I'm gonna say hello. Because I normally say hello in this account. So so I put that comment in, and you see my points just went up to 31 because I got 30 points for that comment. And so if I claim my points, I'm gonna claim the comment point, I'm gonna claim it, and it's gonna level me up. See, just leveled me up because I was so close to leveling up. And so now I reach level 10 in this room. See, level 10. So you claim your points so you can continue to level up in someone's room. And so as you're doing your heart me, your comments, your popular votes, the any gifting you do, go back and claim your points so you can level up in the room. That shows you, I mean, it's a way to monitor your progress in someone's room. So that's good because you can see that you've been coming back, you've been a supporter, and then that person can go to your room and claim points and do the same thing for you. There's plenty of people in my agency and then people I go to their rooms. I've been claiming my points, been gifting, and I when I gift and stuff, I get a lot of points for it. And so essentially I've been leveling up. I so you can go up to 50. So the same way here, you can go for with the blue box, you can go for 1 to 50. You can do that with the daily heart me as well. So claim your points so you can level up. Are we doing a late night community fest live tonight? For well, tonight is the warm up phase. We should, shouldn't we? We should. Let's do it, Soda. Let's do it. You and me. Remember we had Leanne last time. She was on it for us because she was reading all the instructions. Are you gonna be on it? Keep up with it. But tomorrow's the meetings, so we'll learn a little bit more tomorrow. They have the Zoom meeting and they have the TikTok meeting too that they're gonna do. Um, and so let's see. There was some other questions I was supposed to answer. That's what happened to me. I usually you tap into the boxes, yeah. Tapping, yes. What is 5 things to do on live? Teach me what to know. Okay, Mr. Lee, I got you. Emily, I was gonna recap real quick impressions. That's what I was asking about. So people were asking the question about impressions. Let me recap that really quickly. What I shared with you is that when you when you finish your live, and I do believe they've made it another metric for you to see. As an agency, I'm able to see impressions in a nice little chart. So I can kind of go through how you've been performing. And it's usually a good way to kind of see a pattern. If you're improving, if your impressions are getting, if you're getting pushed out a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Thank you, Unwritten. Thank you so much. And so those impressions are important. So you want to start paying attention to it because that is how TikTok is pushing you out in the live feed. So if you're not getting pushed out in the live feed, um, your impressions are low. Your impressions are under 1,000. 2,000. So those are it's on the lower side when it's under 2,000. Okay. So pay attention to your impressions. Good morning, Mrs. Treetop. And so, oh, hey, Mr. Sunshine, Mrs. Treetop and Mr. Sunshine. Welcome to the room. um, so pay attention to your impressions because that gives you insight to knowing how TikTok is pushing you out. And again, if your numbers are under 2,000, I think that's a good threshold to look at, then you'll see where you're not seeing as much visibility. And I'm saying there's a couple reasons for that. It could be your device, it could be your Wi-Fi, it could be you don't have the latest app updates, it could be again when it comes to is TikTok confused about what you're talking about and where to put you and and maybe you're not going live long enough, not frequent enough. So all of that plays into how they push you out in the feed. That's me posting. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. You said, "Wow." Yeah, it plays into it. So I'm telling people to look at your impressions. Pay attention to those impressions. Thank you, friend. Um, when it comes to those impressions, again, our friend said she got 18K. So the impressions screen, when you get off your live, that congratulations screen usually has the impressions on that screen. That's the screen I was saying go to. I need to double check. I believe, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can check it from this account. Let me see if I can give you guys an answer right now. I'm gonna check from this account, see if I see it. If it tells me from my last live, does it give me an analytic for it? Because I believe someone said you can see it now, but it doesn't, you won't, you have to go back and look at each live stream. So it would give it like in a nice, succinct way. Um, Let me go to the live itself. We'll go to yesterday's. Mm, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I think you're gonna have to see it when you in the live. Yeah, I think that's the place you see it. I don't see it anywhere else. Let me see. I'm still looking, just in case I'm missing something. No, I don't see impressions on my screen. I think they might have been referring to the same screen I'm talking about. When you get off your live, you got to look there once you're in your live, and then you'll see it. I don't see it. So I'll do some more recon, but pay attention to once you in the live. Once you in the live, there is that brown screen that tells you how much what happened in your live in terms of how many followers and how much you made. The next screen says congratulations. That congratulations screen is the one I'm talking about. I just saw the impressions when I ended my live, but I didn't see a screenshot. You didn't okay, you didn't see the screenshot. Thank you, friend Janae. Appreciate you. Yeah, so pay attention to your impressions, guys, because that tells the story about what's happening. Nice bandana. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. That tells a story. So I want you guys to start paying attention to that. And if you start noticing, ideally when you're new, let me say this, when you're new, you're new. So you should start seeing a trending um pattern of it growing and moving up for you if you're going longer than an hour and a half. So pay attention on how long you're going. When you just do an hour and you get off, it didn't have enough time to warm up yet. So I don't think an hour is a good indicator. 2 hours is a good indicator. Okay. Hey, BB, 2 hours is a good indicator. So if you're 2 hours doing a live for 90 minutes to 2 hours, those are good indicators on if you're growing, if you're seeing getting pushed out a little bit more. Because what happens is I've been going live and we've seen this number climb, and we'll see if it climbs even more, but it's been 40 minutes. Okay. So it's still kind of getting used to what we're talking about. We've switched around topics a little bit, so maybe it's still kind of like what we doing here. But hey, Janae, but again, it takes time to get that push out, get warmed up. All right. So I want you guys to pay attention to that. I don't want you to think like, oh, well, it just doesn't like me. I'm gonna tell you it's something about what's happening in your stream. So pay attention to the impressions. If your impressions are still relatively low, and you've been going 90 minutes, you've been going 2 hours, you are, getting the taps, getting the shares, getting all the things, and you're not getting pushed out. Let's definitely if you're an agency, let's meet and just look at it, and I'll give you a couple insights from what I'm seeing. But you definitely want to start paying attention to the impressions. All right. That's why it asked me to go longer on the live. Yes, it does. It does have that little message. You should go longer. Yeah. Hey, Burks, how you doing, friend? You were live this morning too. How did it go for you? Um, Others, and Michaela, I know I keep missing you. You're live. The morning crew is hard for me to get to because I'm just getting my son to school, and then he's in summer camp, and then getting myself started. I don't get a chance to jump in as much as I want to for my morning folks. I forgot the day we were are scheduled to meet. We got 2 more weeks. No, I'm joking. I think it's next week. I think it's the 18th. You did push it out. I was like, oh, you pushed that way out. I think it's the 18th. I think I just looked at it recently. Where do you see the impressions when you first in your live? Pay attention to the congratulations screen. It's the second screen. Yeah, so pay attention to that congratulations screen. Um, no worries at all. Okay. It was good this morning. 10 people that were engaging. That's good. Keep it up, friend. Keep it going. My lives were doing well and climbing, and all of a sudden it dropped to almost nothing. Lisa Marie, what you mean, friend? What you think? What happened? Was it something in particular, restriction, violation? Did you change up? TikTok is known to switch up on us too. So we gotta pay attention to what worked one way for a while will not work in the future. We've learned that. That is something else you gotta pay attention to. Change is a constant here. Good morning. Good morning, friend. Thank you so much, friend. Yes. Ooh, I need to move it up. Yeah. Move up what? Your time or how long you're going live? Yeah, I think if you can get to 2 hours, that'll be good. That'll be good if you can get it to 2 hours. I've never had a restriction or violation. I changed my board's title. Ooh, what's on your board? That could be the problem. Yeah, TikTok doesn't like you can't put social media, you can't put the word TikTok or any social media platform. You can't put a website, you can't put pricing, you can't put any personal identifying information, name, phone number, email, that type of stuff. So if you're doing any of those things, it could be a problem. If you get a message when you create your board and it says anything, it's almost like a warning message, but it's not necessarily going to mean anything. It's like one of those messages. They didn't like something on your board. Yeah. Ask a mortgage broker. It could be that. That could be the message. When you wrote it, did it give you a little thing like no personal identifying information? Yeah, if that's the change you made recently, then that's the problem. It doesn't like it. I've been trying different times. I think morning gets more people for me. Okay. Okay, try it. You said our meeting. Oh, um, you need to move it up. Okay, you want to move our meeting up. Okay. Um, the email confirmation, it says reschedule. If you click in that email confirmation you received, it'll give you the option to reschedule and you can pick a different date that way. Yeah. Since it's so far out, you can't do it like within 24 hours, but you got plenty of time. So if you go back to the email confirmation, you'll see where it gives you the option to reschedule. Okay. That was for you, Michaela. I'm just starting, so I am going for 15 minutes this week. Hopefully it will be longer next week. All right. Okay, 15 minutes is short. How many times are you doing that in a week? Hey, the worship. How you doing, David? Pastor David. Um, so I would say try to do at least 30, maybe 45. 61 minutes is the rule, to be honest with y'all. I don't say that enough. You got to go over an hour. So I tell people at least 61 minutes. You got to go over an hour. Hey, friends. So keep that in mind. That's what you want to do. You want to go over an hour. I know some of y'all are like, hour talking? Oh my gosh, that's hard. You got it. You got it. I don't want y'all to feel like you got to be nervous, afraid about it. You can do it. You just can't put anything, you can't put anything. You can. You just got to be mindful of what you're putting on that board, though. Yeah, an hour. Yes, y'all so funny. It's like an hour. It goes fast. It does. Yeah. That hour goes so quick. I'm looking at the clock and I'm almost at an hour already. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I just started. It's over an hour now to start. I thought it was 35 minutes. No, no. I could see if you said 25 minutes. 25 minutes is a different metric. But no, no, 30. It's always been an hour, over an hour. Yeah, it goes fast. OMG, it does. Hey, friend. Thank you so much for that. Um, yeah, so 25 minutes is a different metric. 25 minutes is for the scale live rewards when it comes to monetizing your live. Okay. That's a metric that's used for monetization purposes. It does go fast when you're engaging and talking to the bio. Yes. Yes. Uh, yeah. Oh, when you true to this, but not new. Exactly. That's true. That was my intent last night. 1 hour and 3 hours later, I was I was like, what? That happens to me too. I was like, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta get off this live. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I need to eat. I need to go to the bathroom. Hey, I gotta go. Because I probably could talk for a whole nother hour. But yeah, had to run some errands. See you later. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. So here's what I will say though. Level 9. Woohoo. Look at you, friend. What are your thoughts about weekend lives? Weekend lives do well by me. I'm gonna say that, y'all. If y'all not doing the weekends yet, I so during the week, and I've seen the progression of my lives doing better throughout the week. Because I'm one of those people where I see the small things, the small tweaks and the numbers and stuff. Thank you, Rob, for being here. I've been to Sydney too. Um, I love weekend lives. Yes, weekend lives do really well for me. Those are the lives. As of late, my lives throughout the week, I'll get a day or two where I'll see 100 people in the room. I'll get a few days like that during the week, maybe one or two, but weekends pretty consistently, whether it's both my 10 and my 4 or one of them, it'll have over 100 people in the room. And so, to me, that's small wins. TikTok is somewhat of a abusive relationship, y'all. It is. It is. It is. We go up and down, up and down. And so I'm so used to being down for a while. I was really, really up, you know, um, and then I wasn't. And then TikTok was like, whatever, whatever. And now I've been slowly progressing and getting more visibility, pushed out a little bit more. So I appreciate all the little crumbs that TikTok has given me, all the little extras and stuff. And so because of that, I pay attention to the pattern. You said not a it is. It is. So because of that, I see the weekends being really good compared to the during the weekend stuff. And I rationalize it to, people are working, people are busy. My target audience is all of us. You hear people saying, "Hey, I gotta go to work, I gotta do these other things." And so weekends give you a little bit more capacity to kind of sit back, maybe have your phone, scroll, listen. You're doing your cleaning up, you're cooking, you're doing whatever. And so it becomes a little easier for people. Thank you, Fred. So I see it from that perspective. Obviously, we're at the mercy of the algorithm too. So it's about what they deem as something they want to push out a little bit more and get more exposure. You said honesty and transparency. You welcome, friend. You said, Sherry B, how you doing? I got a lot of BOTs in my life. I do have my community that stops in. So you're getting some bot behavior. Okay. So you might want to start removing some of them. I do mute and block some that are coming in and they're bad actors. So I do some of that. So I would say probably practice that a little bit and see if that can kind of bring the numbers down. I know I was doing that very much in the beginning and then it slowed up and I don't see it as much. Starting to see a little bit of an uptick now, but I would say try to remove those and see if that helps a little bit. It does add a little stress with TikTok, but steady baby steps, especially on weekends. Yes, that's it. That's it. Let me know if you need your lawyer. TikTok can be a rascal. I know. I know. I might need to do some legal action. I'm joking. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Trees. I do mute them. Okay. Try blocking them. Block a few of them and see what happens. That could help. Just see if you want to block a few and see if that helps you a little bit. I'm not getting enough people in the live, so I'm starting inviting people from my Facebook groups. Any tips? Um, definitely post the content. Post the content, y'all. I don't underestimate the content is going to help as you start posting more content. Over time, people go back and watch my old videos and content on TikTok and comment off of it, and then my new stuff gets visibility. Thank you, Fred. So that content is going to help create that pipeline of future people to your room too. So try to post as much as you can. If you could do 2, 3 videos. At one point I was 2 to 3 videos a day. And so I had a lot of content that I had started off with. I fell off from that. And obviously there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. So if you have the capacity, if you have the ability to do more content, that's gonna help. All right. So that's the first thing. Um, K and anybody in my agency, I did do a strategy guide for you all. It's in school. Take a look at that. That's actually what I do. When I say those are the steps I've taken and I still take, almost like a ritual, that's what I'm doing. All right. So I would say try that strategy guide. I'm going to make it available for a limited time. I don't want it to be over exposed. I want it mainly, okay, I will take a look. Yeah, it's in the school community. I don't want it to be overexposed, so I'm going to make it available probably to my super fans first. And I'm going to do a super fan only live. If I don't do it today, I may do it tomorrow. But tomorrow I need to look because I think Community Fest starts and I need to get off the live early to go to the webinar. So I need to check and see the times. That's the only thing why I'm pausing because I'm going to see if I could do a super fan only live, but I'm more than likely may have to move it to today or Friday. I may try to do it. Let me look and see. If I can come off the live today and I can look at the times, I think I could fit it in tomorrow. So I'll do a super fan only live tomorrow. I'll roll it out just for that group as like it'll be a small price, but small ticket item. But with that, it'll be available for folks. And then people here that are not super fans, I'll have like a limited access that I'll make available. How can I get in your school community? You have to be in my agency currently. He said, "Be right back. I would love to check it out. Um, I'm waiting to join the agency and make sure I can commit." There you go, friend. I love it. Um, can be really discouraging and difficult to understand. What's that, Queen? I missed something. Um, I missed what you were referring to. Okay, I will take a look today. Okay, perfect. We need to build the page up. Yeah, yeah. You definitely need to build the content side. Um, I've seen more people going back now that I have more followers. Doc. Yeah, that's it. Yep. As you grow, you get more exposed, more exposure. You absolutely. As you're growing on this app, I cannot say that enough. You gotta have the followers, you gotta have the content. When you come live, you get that exposure as well. So all of it works hand in hand. Somebody's comment got filtered. I wonder if that was your comment, friend, when I said I didn't know what you said, because TikTok might have filtered your comment. Um, can you join the agency? You can. Tasha, do you go live currently? Let me know if you go live. So you have to be a current live host. That means you've done those first 3 lives, you're continuing to go live. And so you want to make sure you're going live. And I'll share the link in a second. Happy Tuesday. I like to price one on one. Do you offer that? Um, you said I want 1K on my lives. She said I want 1K on my lives. Um, do you go live already, Sharice? Shanice, is that it, Sharice? Let me know if you go live already. It depends on, I do offer one-on-one consultations. I just pinned it if you want to click that to um to sign up. Um, and 1K is something you definitely gonna have to start the live process and start growing. What I was sharing earlier with folks is that you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your impressions. So that's kind of how I started this conversation. So pay attention to your impressions, see how you're being pushed out. If you're noticing that you're not seeing a trending upwards trend in terms of how TikTok is pushing you out, and it sometimes it'll stay in a similar range, so it might be, if I gave a number like 2,210 for one live. So that's how you got pushed out. So the impressions was 2,210. You might see the next day was 2,150. So it went down a little bit, but not bad. It's still in the range. And then you might see the next live is similar range in the 2000s. And then you'll see the next live where it's like 3,000, and so you're like, okay. And then you want to see that trend going up. So just pay attention. Sometimes you'll see ups and downs, but if it's like drastic, like super drastic, maybe I think the spread to me would be where it's like 1,000 off. Pay attention to how long you went live. That matters. If you went live for 60 minutes versus 90 the day before. That's a difference because you gave it another 30 minutes to get pushed out. Okay, so that's the difference. If you are normally with multi guests will push you out a little bit more too. Hey, Deneen. Hey, Halleck, I think I saw you as well, friend. So multi-guest will push you out too. So if you go live a multi-guest one day, but then the next day you by yourself, then you should see a dip. Okay. But if you don't see a dip and it's just by yourself and the numbers are similar, that's good. You're trending up because you had a little help the day before. Now you with no help, you're looking good. So little things like that you want to pay attention to. The heart means impressions. Knick-knack on the system is difficult. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff you got to learn, but you'll get used to it. Can you put a location you are discussing if you if you're live there on my board? You're saying like if I put Florida on my board, the location? Is that what you mean? Like, can I put like my city or state on my board? I would say no. I think that falls in that personal identifying information. You got to be careful. So I'm going to say no. But again, if you wrote that on your board and you got that message, then TikTok didn't like it. Okay. So if a message pops up when you create your board, when you go to say done and you're saving the board and you get a little message that pops up on you, it didn't like it. All right. But if it doesn't do that to you, then you might be fine. You said I haven't tried it yet. Yeah. So I would say just try it. If it pops up for you, then again, it didn't like it. If it doesn't pop up, then maybe it's okay. Okay. On my board, I put the name of the location I am discussing if I'm live there. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Where's impressions found? Impressions are found when you in your live. This is the way I know it's there. Otherwise, I don't see it in the analytics. Now, I don't think my analytics are old because sometimes certain people have updates that you don't have. I don't think I'm out of date. So I'm going to say it's clearly on the page when you in your live. It says congratulations. Pay attention to that page. It's towards the top. So that's where it's located. So look at that page and just kind of start paying attention to what's happening. You're welcome. Um, how do you do the hand gesture? This is called the heart gesture. This one. Because I can't really do a good heart, y'all. My heart's be looking crazy. So I like the fact that TikTok camouflages. TikTok's like, girl, let me cover up this heart that you got going on. So it's called the heart gesture. So that's what I use. Thank you so much. Hey, Grace. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. Um, it's bad. My daughter's like, Mommy, what are you doing? Um, all right. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so where were we going with this conversation? We were talking about impressions. I want you guys to get more visibility. All that matters. Last night for some reason I couldn't see how to end my live, so I swiped to get rid of it. Um, when you're in your live, there's a power button. It looks like a power symbol, the circle with a little line in the middle. So you see that power symbol, and that's what you click. You click that power button. Bryn, thank you so much for the populars. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, so that's what you're clicking. I want to do it too. How do I set my profile to be able to do it? The heart gesture is an effect. Is that what you're asking? All right, let me know, Tasha, if that's what you're talking about. It's under effects. Before you start your live, or even while you're in the live, you just click. There's a little search symbol under effects. When you're in the live, there's a wand. When you click that wand, it's where your effects are located, your sound effects, your voice effects, all that is located under the wand. I usually jokingly do this little voice effects. I change my voice to the chipmunk. So you see the little effects like that. And then you have these other effects too that you can change too. I keep saying I need to stop and listen to my voice when I do this. I have not done it yet. So so you have all these different voice effects that are in here. You said this is hilarious. I need to listen to myself one day. I have not done this. So the chipmunk is widely used. This is a favorite of folks, the chipmunk voice. So thank you all for that. So you should try it. Everybody loves the little chipmunk voice. So this is the one that you'll hear like couple of people in the agency when they're doing their battles, they'll turn on the chipmunk voice. So it's super cute. You gonna repost this for me? Thank you, friend. Let me change to the robot voice so I can hear my voice in the robot voice. This is C3PO from Star Wars, and then this is like a stormtrooper. This is the stormtrooper. Y'all sharing this out. And then this is a robot. And then there's like these other voices. I think the other voices don't have um the same effect as the others do. Those other ones are more drastic. Okay, okay. So I'll stop doing it. But so yeah, so effects are here. You said, how do you do that? I missed it. Somebody said, what in the world? Thank you for the shares. Um, it's under the wand. When you click the wand, when you go live, under the wand is the voice effects. Yeah. So you have voice effects, you have regular effects, you have sound effects. All those are different effects that you can click. You have music. You can play soft music during the live. Like I'll play a jazz. Let's see. That's kind of it's okay. So you can play the music. Needless to say, I'm gonna pause it. But yeah, so you can play it, you can turn it down a little bit, but you can have music playing that there's like those five, I think it was like seven channels you can select from. Hello, good morning. Didn't know that. Yeah. So all that's in there. So play around with this, guys. Like I said, when you get a chance, play around with the different effects. Play around with it and see what happens. I always wonder where the clapping sound came from. Yeah, it's a sound effect. And there's multiple sounds effects. You can do, okay, here's the scream. Be ready because it gets a little obnoxious. I don't like it. That's magic. So no. And then what's the other one? Wow, heartbeat. And then you have going, you have the kiss. And then the clapping I don't use. I use cheers more than anything. Cheers and laugh. Those are the two I use. And they pin, there's a little pin bar that pins right here for you. You said my lives are broken. What's wrong with your lives? You said how they broken? Why are they broken? How did they break? They're so fun. Yeah. So all that's in there. You said, where's the wand again? As soon as you come in alive, you guys see a gift box. I see a wand. So you're looking right here. You guys see the gift box. I see the wand. All right. So that's where it's located. And then let's get our little friend Chris out of the room. Chris, you can't be doing that. So yes, I get the same restriction every time I go live. It pops up within the first 3 minutes. What is the restriction you're getting? Let me know what you're getting. What does it say? Your laugh is also good. Oh, thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Kira. Appreciate your friend coming in. Hey, Team Mind Reset. How you doing? Thank you for those populars. I appreciate you guys. All right. So let's talk about the board. We'll talk about what the topic here. I talk on my live and we have all these other conversations. I'm happy to answer questions for you guys along the way. I want to make sure we are all growing. I tell people all the time, this is our season. There's no reason we can't grow. We just have to make sure we understand the rules of engagement and we take action, we stay consistent, and you'll see that growth happens. It's incremental in the beginning. I don't want y'all to think, oh, all of a sudden you're gonna have hundreds of people in a room. Oh, all of a sudden you're gonna be making hundreds of thousands of dollars. It doesn't work that way. It requires you to show up and be consistent in what you're doing. And then over time, you'll build community, you'll grow, you'll see more engagement, more interaction, but it requires you to be there and stay consistent with it. Um, I tell people all the time, especially my new friends, what if you had 100 people in your room from day one? Hey, Miss Janet. What if you had 100 people in your room? What would you do? How would you feel? What would happen? First time you click the go live button. So think about that because at the end of the day, it teaches you how to build up to that and how to make sure you can truly manage that and understand enough of the functionalities here so that you don't go from 0 to 100 within days, that you can actually do it and hold your own. So you're learning the process. That encouraging people to purchase outside. So you're redirecting. So you're getting a message for redirecting. And I'm going to ask, do you have a link in your bio? I don't see it on here, but it is like under your bio, where you could have a link pin to take them to another website. And are you doing TikTok shop? So is your shopping bag, that shopping cart, is that activated? Like products are in it. So those are my two questions. And then the last thing is, do you have a board and what's on your board? So those are the three things. Link in bio, your board, or TikTok shop related. It's going to be one of those three reasons. Um, I even know that when I have kittens on the screen and I'm not talking. Yeah, it's one of those three reasons. I'm still not completely understanding how the board works. What do you mean in terms of how the board works? How to create a board? How do I apply to your school? You said how do I apply to your school? Are you in the are you do you go live? Um, right, freeze up. Yep. Freeze up. Yep. You laughing. Coach Tracy's like, wait a minute. I'm still not okay, so yeah, I caught up. Just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yes, how to create a board. Okay. Um, I'm gonna get to that. I'll do it today. Today I'll do it. I do it every day. I'm just saying I do it every day. I do it every day. Every day. But I'll do it today. Sometimes I try not to do it. I'll do a quick little overview of it, but I'll show you. So if you stay with me long enough, I'll show it to you. If not, my YouTube videos, I talk about it every day. So you'll probably catch it in one of those videos, but I'll show it in this live too. Can I do TikTok shop and direct followers to the link in the bio or choose? So here's what happens. And I didn't see an answer from our friend um who asked that question, Madam Joe. I didn't see an answer from you. So let me know if you answered as well as one of those three reasons. But okay, because I have a client soon. Gotcha. So you two might be your best option. Wink wink. Appreciate you. I'll make a point. Velma, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'll make a point to talk about it so you can go back and look at this live today, even with some information about it. It'll be towards the end of the live because when I get to number four, it's part of number four. Um, when it comes to the link in the bio, so when you activate your shopping cart, what we've seen happen is that if you have a link in your bio or under your bio, on your profile page, maybe that's the best way to say it, a link in your on your profile page somewhere, whether it's in your bio or underneath it, um, that triggers the algorithm to believe that you are redirecting people to that website. That's what we've gathered from this. We've had several people. You said, Pixie, I want to join your agency. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna talk about the agency. Bring on the bling. Welcome to the room. Thank you. Thank you so much on the YT. So what we've seen is several people in the agency, specifically business accounts too, because I think TikTok they have their account set up for selling. Hey, Miss Vicky, Coach V is in the house. They have their account set up to be a seller's account, and they have a link in their bio. And TikTok's like, what you doing? Because you're supposed to be using your shop to promote those products as opposed to promote them to another page. I think that's become a trigger. So a lot of times it is associated with TikTok shop and it's because of the link in bio. So that's what we're seeing. Also the words on the board, if you're using websites there or if you're using language there that looks to be, hey Mary, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Um, if you're using messages here that makes it look as if you're redirecting people, you'll get it that way. And then, like I said board. Oh yeah, the link in bio. So remove the link out your bio. remove the messaging on your board, and then make sure when you're doing TikTok shop and you have products in that shopping cart that you're not showing other websites, you're not showing other things because TikTok thinks that you're supposed to be talking about those products in your shopping cart, you're promoting those products and not talking about other stuff. So when I have products in my shopping cart, I usually will stick to the topic of TikTok shop. That's what I'm doing. And as a lot of times I don't put products in the shopping cart on purpose because who knows where this conversation is going to take us. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate you. So I try my best to kind of manage my conversations when I have that shopping cart on. Another thing with that shopping cart, do not have guests up, do not have co-hosts, do not have multi-panel guests. I know y'all see other people doing stuff in these streets. That don't mean it's right. Okay? That does not mean it's right. Hey, Mary. Friend. So keep that in mind. That does not mean it's correct. So I want you guys not to get in trouble with TikTok because you're doing what you see other people. You said, okay. What does that mean? What does what mean? Doing shop is just that shop only. Yes. Yes. OMG, OMG, I need to go to your when is you going live again? I need to get over there because I want some earrings for my trip, my birthday trip. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to get to you. You going live today? What? I think I'm just gonna go to your website. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be on today. Okay, you're gonna be on today. Okay. Hopefully we don't overlap. So what time you going live? Um, so what was I gonna say? So yeah, just be mindful when you're doing shop, you are doing shop. Just want to say that. Or try to, you can weave it into your talking points. Don't get me wrong. I do it all the time. I'll talk about my mic, I'll talk about my lights, but I do try to make sure when I'm talking about those products I'm talking about products. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like, hey, here's my mic, here's my background light, here's the things that you want to use, here's how I use it, and I'll tell a little bit about the products. And I don't veer off too far away from that. Does that make sense? Dr. Lee, you always look so smart. I love your dress sense. It's classy. Thank you, Princess. You're so sweet. Oh, we're supposed to be doing this too. Hey, okay. I'm gonna talk about the agency in a second. Let me say this out loud. Agency folks. We are going to be doing outfit of the day campaign, inspired campaign for Community Fest. So Community Fest launches tomorrow, the warm up phase where everybody signs up. That happens tomorrow's, and then regionals is like the following week. And so we're supposed to be doing content. So this is all a part of making sure you do content, but also making sure that you do your live stream. So it's going to be a little mini competition. So I'm going to announce that today as well. I'm gonna try my best to announce it today. I'm gonna put it in our school community as like an outfit of the day can challenge that you can participate in. And then if you want to participate in the full experience where you're trying to get as many views on those videos, obviously you want to make sure that you are going live, then you can there's a cash prize that you can win. So it'll be either or. It's up to you if you want to participate fully. Do shop lives count? What you mean, do shop lives count? For your live streams that you do? Whatever lives you do is fine. Is that what you mean? The outfit of the day is content. You got to post videos. You got to post some videos. So hold up, let me get in first. Sign up first. And so it'll officially launch on Monday, the 15th. So I'm gonna post it today so people can start knowing that it's gonna happen for the campaign. That sounds fun. Yeah. So we said we are gonna do it. So we gotta put it out there. And so OMG, you could rock this because you could be doing your earrings and your outfits to coordinate with your earrings and stuff. It should be fun. Yeah. Um, you said as I'm all about hats, can I do hat outfits of the day? Sure, sure. Absolutely. Yeah. It's whatever your so what we said Holocute's coming in. So this is Holocute coming in. I actually have it written up. I was gonna send it last night and I was doing the campaign part of it and I clicked out of the screen and it erased everything I had written. So now I had to start over. And it was like late at night. I was like, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. So hey, good morning. So Holocute, I'm talking about the outfit of the day. outfit of the day campaign that we're going to do for content. So we're going to do 3 days. So during the week of the 15th through the 21st, 3 days, however you want to do it, three pieces of content. Day one, day two, day three. Day one is just your regular, inspired look. Day two is supposed to be I think aspirational. I think that's like your aspirational look. And then day four is something else. I mean, day three is something else. I have to go back and look at the order, but they all should be kind of themed, but it's up to you. Hello, I'm trying to reach our goal today. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you, Becky, for being here. Okay. Hey, sweetie pie. So I'll be putting that out there. I'm going to post it in the school community. And then I'll send an email about it. So you'll see it two different ways. And then what I did is also associated with a campaign. So the campaign is not about necessarily diamonds, it's about live days. So if you're going live over the pretty much going live throughout Community Fest, because Community Fest launches um officially on tomorrow, the 11th, because you got to sign up for it. There's a sign up phase, a warm up phase. So I'll probably include that. Now that I said that, that's actually a good idea that people actually signed up for Community Fest. So make sure people signed up. So you got to be signed up for Community Fest, and then you have to go live during that time frame, and you have to do your 3 videos. So that'll put you in the running for a cash prize. The top 3 winners will win that. We won't do diamonds. Not about diamonds, but it's up to you if you're going live and getting diamonds. But I really just want to make it about the engagement, going live, and then doing the content. All right. All the community fest stuff I signed up. You signed up for the webinar? Is that what you did? Okay. I don't think the sign up is officially out. It's not out yet, is it? I think um can you post the link to join the agency? Now I only have like 300 followers. I can still join. If you're going live, Kira, okay, so here's the requirement for the agency. Yes, it is. I signed up. Oh, it's out already. Really? Okay. Okay. I don't think I saw this. Are you thinking about community countdown? You might be thinking about community countdown. Hey, Coach Jesse. How are you? I sent you a message. I had to do a SOS on her. I said, "Are you okay?" Okay, maybe. Yeah, so Community Countdown is the campaign that's happening now that's associated with Community Fest. Now, and Kira, I'm about to sign up for it. Send it to you. Oh, I haven't seen it. Okay. So yeah, I don't think Community Fest is out because I was in campaigns yesterday. I didn't see it. Community Countdown, though, is a separate campaign that is adjacent to Community Fest. Community Countdown is kind of getting you warmed up and getting your community ready for Community Fest. That's kind of how they build it. You said I'm getting there. Okay. Okay. Queen JJ. What in the world, girl? Is this you? You didn't change your name? Queen JJ. All right now. All right. I see you. Okay. All right. I see you with your bio. I love it. All right. So, okay. Let's see. Let me You said I'm going live today? Okay. That's awesome. I'm gonna get over there. Hold on one second. I'm about to post the agency link. Let me post that and I'll talk about it. Thank you so much. Hey, Nisi. All right. Thank you. Look at you. Thank you for the confetti. You're so sweet. Happy birthday. So let's see. This is the agency's page. Okay. I'm gonna pin this and I'm gonna talk about the agency really quickly too. So TikTok has creator network agencies for live hosts and your ability to help you get training, help you grow, help you understand the different facets of TikTok like I talked about here, impressions, I talked about all the different things you need to be aware of when it comes to going live, but also when it comes to growing, to monetizing. So those campaigns we're talking about, that's part of your monetization strategy. When it comes to, I gotta get used to this Queen JJ. I'm like, oh, it's Queen JJ. It's like, what? Super fan, Queen JJ. Okay, so when it comes to monetization as well, so it's helping you grow. This is Coach Jesse. You will always be Coach Jesse to me. I don't know about this Queen JJ. I'm going back to your original name, Coach Miss Jessie. Um, so Hey, Hallie, when it comes to monetization and then compliance, just making sure you guys stay in compliance with TikTok. You don't get violations, you don't get restrictions, you don't get banned from the accounts. Y'all all laughing. Yeah, we where's Coach Jesse? Where's Coach Jesse? She changed her name, yes. Miss Vicky, like she changed her name. We gonna protest, bring the name back. So she said yes. Colleen, welcome to the room. Oh my gosh. Um, we love you no matter what name you have. We love you anyway, Coach Jesse. You could be whoever you want to be. You could be Queen JJ. All right, friends. So TikTok has over 8 million people that went live. You have a lot of people who start the live journey, never pick it up. Agencies are there to support you to can stay consistent. They have what did they say, 300,000 people who are with agencies. There's 2,000 agencies. So they're trying to build the ecosystem of live hosts, quality live hosts, and live hosts who are consistent. So that's why you have agencies. So agencies are there to be kind of that um, mitigator to supporting you and helping you to grow and build. Okay. So I applied and followed the agency. What happens next? She said, I applied. Let me talk about some things. I didn't talk yet. So let me tell the story. So when it comes to agencies, TikTok says you only can have one agency for one of your accounts. One agency per person and for only one of your accounts. So if you have other accounts, you want to make sure that account you're applying with is your primary account, the one that you made the most diamonds with. Because if you apply with the other account, TikTok's going to see that as a multi-account violation. So keep that in mind. Um, the other thing is when it comes to hello spiritual, how you doing, friend? When it comes to joining the agency, you have to be in the US and Canada for my agency. That's where it's approved for US and Canada only. I'm also thank you for that, Heart Me. You also have to make sure you haven't made too many diamonds. If you made $5,000 over the last 5 months, TikTok says you don't need an agency. You're good. You've done what you needed to do. Thank you so much. And then last but not least, you can't be under restriction or violation at the time when you apply. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's kind of hard to do anyway, because I don't think well, I guess if you click to apply to an agency, you wouldn't get accepted. Um, so those are the things you got to be aware of. Now, when it comes to my agency, I go live twice a day. Um, I come here answering questions, as y'all can see. I do this as recruiting also, so I'm happy to recruit and connect with all of you. When it comes to I do weekly meetings with my creators on Sundays. We have a standing meeting. We'll be meeting this Sunday because we didn't meet last week because we had our first in-person agency retreat, which was awesome. And so we did that as well. We also have the school community, SKOOL. That community is over there. That community, I'll see what the next steps or what the future will look like. I'm trying to make a decision before we hit our 1 year anniversary. But I am looking at maybe creating another tier for people who are not in the agency, but they can still get resources and information and support. So I am thinking about creating a space for people who are just wanting to get support and be in community. Um, so we'll see. I'm still kind of logistically playing around with that idea. But we also have the group chats. There are some new people who just joined in the last week. I need to add you to the group chat. So expect those invites. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Expect those invites because those invites will be there for you to join the community, and then you will be able to share your live stream. You can share your content. It's another opportunity for you to network and go to other people's lives. We have a great community of supporters, but I tell you guys, especially my newbies, the whole point of this app is to network. You are going to network. You have to network. Part of that network is like Janelle coming in, flying in at level 30. We know she out here networking. Okay. So you're networking because you're trying to build up your followers, you're trying to build your community, you want to connect with other people. And part of that is that you go to other lives. Now, not everybody's for everybody, but you go to other lives and you support them and they come back and support you. Now, is it tit for tat? Not necessarily. Do everybody likes everybody's topics? No, not necessarily. So you decide what's right for you. But I'm going to tell you, whether it's within the agency or beyond, you should be networking. You should be going to other lives. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. So all of that is important. You said right. That matched your hairband. It did. It did. That's a good idea. Yep. What's a good idea? What I say? What time on Sunday? What time on Sunday? We do our meetings as a standing 6:30 Eastern. 6:30 Eastern on Sundays. Tasha, how to check diamonds? Um, when you're live, you swipe and look at your real-time analytics. It'll have it under the Scale Live Rewards area. You'll see how many diamonds you've collected. When you're done with your live, it's under your live analytics there too. Um, Last night I got a lot more people in my live, but most weren't participating. I had 80 plus. Oh, nice. That's good. That's good. Um, yeah, obviously with your live, you're gonna have people coming in just curious. You're gonna get a lot of curiosity. So your goal is to build community, build your regulars coming in and supporting, tapping, sharing. Um, and you're gonna have to just really encourage people to support, your wishes if they want um, questions addressed and they have questions in particular, you'll have to decide how you operate. I would encourage you to visit other rooms and see if they have any nuggets that they offer in terms of how they operate. That's gonna be really important to see if there's any nuggets you're seeing about how do they manage having a lot of people and getting those people to engage properly. Our friend, Mary Astrology, she does astrology, she does the intuitive readings, the tarot card readings and stuff, and so really, really good live, if you guys get a chance to go visit her. Um, but I think that's what I would recommend, just thinking if just seeing other people in that space and seeing if they have any other things that they're doing. I've been getting advice to go to lives. I just want to make sure that they're within your community. Okay, gotcha. I don't know yet because I don't think I put you in a group chat yet. So I don't think people know about you yet, Mary. So I don't know if those invites are coming from the agency folks. What's her name? Mary. Mary, what time do you go live? Pin it. And anybody else who want to share your lives, put your topic, time, and time zone. Put that in the chat for us. Make sure you put the time and the time zone. I always say that because we're all over the world. Oops, I swiped out again. Okay, yeah, Mary. I was just announcing to the group you're live. She's new to our agency. She does the readings. And so put your topic, time, and time zone. When are you going live? Somebody just asked about you. Um, but I was basically saying go to other lives so that you can kind of get a sense of what other people are doing in the same niche and seeing if there's any nuggets you could take from that. Um, Tara and Oracle reading 6:30. Oh, you do it too, Nisi. Oh, nice. Nisi knows. So you do it as well. She does Tarot and Oracle readings 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So she does it Eastern. Astrology. Oh, okay, that's the way you say it. Astrology Tarot. And I'm live every night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna pin Mary because somebody just asked about her. Um, Manic Menopausal Monday. Okay. 3 p.m. Pacific time on Mondays. Okay. Oh, so you only do once a week? Okay. Overcoming fear, 12 midday, STST. Is that Kim? What is that? Australia? Where's that? I'm sorry, SAST is my live this week. Tell me more. Where's that located at, Kim? I put a board up in my last live, but I didn't see it in the recording. Oh, South Africa. That's why it seemed familiar to me. I was just in South Africa for spring break. Yeah, in March. I was like, why does that seem familiar? That's South Africa. Okay, nice, nice. We were in Johannesburg and Cape Town. So we had a great trip. Great trip. Just start out with that and we'll build up. Okay, okay. Um, Diamond, your board. Are you using the AI board? Are you using that AI, like the template boards? If that's the case, stop and create your own. Stop and create your own. I think that might be glitching. I've heard too many people say that, and it seems the common denominator was that they were using one of the templates to create their board. You use a template, you click it. I don't think so, but I will redo it. Or you clicking the plus sign in the top corner. That's different. There's a plus sign in the top right corner, and you create your own board that way. Or were you clicking one of the people, one of those template boards? Okay, so the plus sign is what I'm telling you to do. So click the plus sign and create your own board that way. And don't click the people. Tasha, you had who did I miss? I think I missed Tasha. Um, Kiva, you said I have a co-host and timing is tricky. Gotcha. Just started out with that and we'll build up. Gotcha. Okay. And then Tasha, you said motivational Mondays every Monday at 6:30 and pop-ups on Thursday at 6 p.m. Okay. So Tasha B, I would recommend that you and anybody who's doing once or twice a week, that's not enough. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I know y'all gotta figure out your schedule. I know life be lifing, but that's not enough for TikTok really to start pushing you out sooner. Okay. So I would recommend try to get in 3. And for the agency, I say 4 days out the week. You got to do a minimum of 4. Ideally, you're doing daily, and I'm gonna roll out the 14-day challenge because I really do think that's the difference maker. So we had some people who started off that way, and I think that kind of help create consistency, but also give a little bit more momentum because you were going daily for those first 14 days. We really should have did 30, to be honest with you, with this being Community Fest. I think I'm gonna roll that out again, the 30-day challenge. I don't let's see. I wanted to know about the wish board and how to use AI hashtags on post. AI hashtags. I'm not sure about the AI hashtags. Anybody know about AI hashtag? I'm not sure even what that is. You said what's Community Fest? I'll talk about Community Fest. I do daily, but I can't seem to grow my live. Um, it's the engagement, the likes, the shares. You got to get some of that activity happening early. You may need a second device to make sure that it's tapping for you and supporting your live too. That's going to be really important. Yeah, live every day except Friday at 6:30 for our Amazon KDP publishing class. Oh, that sounds good. Create new. I love that. On it. Thanks to the doc, Lisa. uh, Dr. Lisa, I got that sorted. All right. That's the mistake I made with the board. Yes. Yeah, that template board was weird. I'm not sure what's going on. I think I clicked the plus sign. You think you're clicking the plus sign? Change your color. I don't know what else it could be. So change your color, change your font, make sure you save it. Make sure you're not getting that pop-up message on what's on your board. If you're getting any kind of pop-up message when you go to save it, it doesn't like your board. So that could be part of it. Make sure you click the use the board. Use the board. Don't click it before you go live. Click it while you're in the live. So click the wand, click that area. Hey, Sunny L. Click that wand at L. That I said L. Click the wand pencil looking symbol so that you can add the board that way. Hey, Dr. Cliff, appreciate you. You know how you put, um, thank you. You're welcome, friend. She needs to get a tapper and use it on a second device. I used it on my live for 3 days. Yeah, it's a difference maker. It is a difference maker. It is a difference maker. So yeah, definitely. And yesterday my lives were popping. Yep, that I don't know if I could stress this enough. I know y'all want to come in the live and start talking, talking, talking. Get on with your topic, the nervous energy. You just want to go. Y'all see, you know what? I'm so bad. I don't even talk about the topic. I'm the other extreme. This topic don't even get discussed until the last 10 minutes of the live. But my point is, you can't start off talking about your topic. You have to warm up the room. All right. You have to warm up your room. He sure is my biggest supporter. So my tapper be tapping. Yes. Mine do too. Mine was tapping too much. I was like, Lord, I had that thing way up. I think I clicked it by accident. So I tried to promote my live last night, but my tax city and state does not come up for me. Oh, I'm not sure. Interesting. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what that's about. You're in New York. Yeah, that sounds different. Are you a business account? Yeah, that definitely sounds different. Um, so so what I will say is do the 10K, 10K. So we're at 150. Oh, look at us. We did that. Oh, that's nice. So do that 10K in 10 minutes. Your first 10 minutes, you should have hearts flowing. You should have that heart activity going. Okay. 10K in the first 10 minutes, whether it's your device tapping away for you, another account, another phone, or your room is actively supporting. After that, you have time to set up all the other stuff up. Um, yeah, when you guys when I come in my live, I turn on I bring this other account into the room too. Um, and I'm talking to you guys. I'm sharing my live out. I'm adding my board on the screen. People are coming in. I'm saying, "Hey, how you doing? Let me know where you're from." I'm doing small talk and I'm saying, let's warm up the room. We're gonna get our hearts going. Some people play music. I don't play music because I stream YouTube at the same time and they don't like music. They'll mute your live stream, so I just don't do it. But yeah, I'm doing all the things to kind of get that activation going. All right. And I'm talking to the people. I'm answering some quick, you know, water cooler talk conversation. So I do that. And if somebody asks me a more substantive question, it's like, oh, let's get to that. Let's see if we got our flash goal first. Want to make sure we get through some things before I go, go down that path quite yet. So yeah, so that first 10 minutes is all about the taps. And then we'll have people come in. Some people are sharing the live, which is helpful. Obviously, the comments are coming through. People are saying, "Good morning, how you doing? I'm new here." So all of that is happening in that first 10 minutes. Yeah. But once you press the button, the camera is on and live. Yes. And I start talking. So I start talking the moment it hits three. I'm saying the keywords that matter to my live stream. That's number one. Identify what are the keywords that your community is searching. What are they searching for? How do they come across your live? Your live will be something they can come across because you are going to be part of the things that topics that are being covered based on their interest. Also, for those new, you can do a practice live. Yes. Practice mode is available. You don't get analytics for that. You're not live. But there is a way, I call it a private live, where you can change the settings to who can watch your live and change it to, hey, Janine, who could watch your live, change it to a specific account. And so you're adding a specific account to watch your backup account, the one we just talked about, or maybe somebody in your family or friend, they won't know that you added them unless you share it with them. Or unless they come across your page and see your red circle and it's like, oh, she's live and come in. But other than that, nobody would know. Oops. Where you can you find that? It's under the settings before you go live on that setup screen. Hit settings and you can change it. Is you board up when you go doing it? My board is not up. My board is not up. It has not been up for the last all of May. For the most part, no, I think I stopped putting it up maybe about May, mid-May. We'll say mid-May for argument's sake. So it's definitely been about a month. It's been about a month. I haven't had the board up. Hey friends, I have not had the board up because it was glitching. Remember we talking about that AI board template being a glitch? This was also a glitch if you did it before you went live. It wouldn't let your soundboard make clapping sounds or any noise. It didn't let you pin it. Well, take that back. You could pin it, but it wouldn't work. So the touchscreen operation stopped working. I think they're back because I think I tried to go live with the board on and it worked. Something weird. I can't remember. I'm going to try it. I said I'm going to intentionally try it to make sure if it's working or not. But I think it is. I think it's fixed now. But I still wait to do it. Um, let's see. I've done that tons of times to make sure I don't make mistakes. Yep. Yep. Um, you said your area just shows a big go live button. There's always a setup screen. I am Brex. Yeah, there's always a setup screen. What you mean? I go live within my board on with my board on. You do and your board is fine. It's fine. So it may be fixed. Like I said, I think that glitch is over with. But if it's not, and you're having issues with your board or having issues with the touchscreen, then that's probably why. Oh, thank you. We achieved that. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. You said at the bottom it says go live because it's my first time. Oh, okay. Oh, well then you probably will get stopped to do your ID check. Have you done the identification check? So you probably won't get available to do that. Simply Queen, are you still in the room? Simply Queen, I saw that you applied to the agency. It accepted you. I don't know if you're still here, but if you're still here, let us know. It did accept you. So anybody who is going to apply to the agency, this would be a good time to do it. I can check as well. Okay, so let me. So I went live with my board on, but it was approved first by TikTok before I went live. Yes, TikTok has to approve it first before you can put it up. You missed the link. Did you miss the link? Okay. Let me put it in here again. Okay. Um, this is the agency's page. So if you go to the page here, go to the page, any of the content on there has the apply now button on it. And that's how you apply. You will go to this agency's page, go to the any of the post, or in my bio is my stand store. The first item is the agency application. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Thank you for the soccer ball and the hand heart. I appreciate the support, friend. So that's the agency page. So definitely go there and apply, and then um yeah, and get what you need, friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Soda. Hey, Tracy. Thank you so much for being here. Others in the room, feel free to ask questions. We're gonna do the agency make you battle. I don't make you do anything. I don't make you do anything. I encourage it because here's the deal. TikTok wants you to battle. Okay. So it's up to you if you choose not to engage in that activity. I definitely encourage you to try it and do it on occasion because it's only going to help with your visibility. It's going to help with your monetization if that's your goals. It's going to help with building community. So, and then what you're going to see, and I'm mentally preparing all of you because you can't say Dr. Lisa did not tell you. Community Fest, Community Fest does have part of it where you have to battle. All right. We do friendlies within the agency. That's how we did it last year. We'll probably do it again this year, but it is part of the gameplay. Have to get going. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, it's early. Have a lovely day. I appreciate you, friend. Take care, friend. I mean, I'm sorry, it's late. It's later in the afternoon. That's right, with the time difference. TikTok wants us to call them matches now. Yes, they do. They would like for the name battle to go away. It is sophisticated matches that you're doing. You're matching with your opponents, and you all are having this refined moment together. Where is the battling queen? I need help. Who's the battling queen? Who is that? Coach Jessie, I don't know if she's still in the room, but she does. I'm sorry, Queen JJ. Where's Queen JJ? Queen JJ. Um, she isn't Coach. Yes, she changed her name to Queen JJ now. She's known as Queen JJ. So she no, I'm serious though. Her name she did literally change her name to Queen JJ. So yeah, she is our battle ambassador. So she does coordinate our friends and learn events. Hey, Mama Goldberg. No, she's still Coach Jessie. I thought I said, who calling you Queen JJ? You gonna always be Coach Jessie to us. Oh my gosh. Thank you, friends. You gave our heart me a new eyes. She she's trying to get away from the coaching us. She gonna rebrand herself on us. Oh my gosh. I'm happy she didn't change her photo because I would have been totally thrown off. I was like, "That's Coach Jesse's photo, but who is Queen JJ?" I was like, "You didn't change your name." Hey, Jess, how you doing, friend? But yes, so yes, she'll definitely she was taking, some time away because she was, work focused on her health, and so now she's coming back, I think she said she's going live today, so she'll be live today. So we'll definitely do some friendlies. We'll do some friendly matches. We'll make sure that we get some things coordinated. Um, Let me know if you guys have questions about that too. Agency talk. Did I finish the agency talk? I think I did. I think I was only going to say if you're looking for an agency, you got to be going live first. Okay. Second of all, for my agency, I say you got to go live at least 4 days out the week for 61 minutes or more. So you got to get your time up. You got to be comfortable going live. You got to have done those first 3 lives that allows you to have full live access. And then I want you all to make sure that you're thinking about how do you grow, how do you network. TikTok does want you to grow in terms of your monetization. I tell people all the time, this is a TikTok economy. So if you are here thinking you're selling your courses and you're going to get all the different clients and support, you also have to integrate the TikTok stuff into it. So keep that in mind. You are also thinking about how do you get people to support your live stream above and beyond your products that you offer, your services that you offer. That is important. Is how you grow. So you need that support, you need that visibility. That's a big piece of it. So I don't want you guys to miss out on the bigger picture here. All right. So Kira, you said you applied. I'm battle. I'll battle as long as it's friendly. Yes, yes, that's it. Yeah, and you can coordinate just friendly ones. Even the agency ones, the ones that I coordinate with other agencies, they've been mainly friendly. I don't think I've seen anyone have an issue with an opponent um, in a way that there's some issues there. So I haven't seen anything. I have to ask somebody, but I think everybody's opponent with other agencies because the agency folks get it. You guys get it. Y'all understand. This is part of the gameplay. And so there's no reason to be brash. And usually people with the agencies are well aware of the community guidelines. The ones that are not, that want to push the envelope and stuff, the agency is going to say, hey, you can't be doing all that because the agency is also held accountable to a certain extent. So, those people typically are well aware and well behaved. So, he said, I've seen some nasty battles. Yeah, yeah, they're really, and so to Soda's point, they are trying to change the overall reputation and expectations when it comes to those match events, which is why they're probably trying to make it more known as a match event, not a battle where it doesn't sound like a slaughter and people are not doing stuff that are like, wickedly bad. So I think that's what's happening there. I don't know why making battles mandatory repels me. I can't wrap my mind around why it's necessary. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me answer Kira real quick. Kira, you haven't gone live enough. TikTok didn't approve you to join the agency, Kira. You have to go live. You have to do try to do those first 3 lives and try to get to the point where you're going live at least because you have 0 live time in. You have that you've gone live at least 3 times and try to get it up to 61 minutes so that you're going live um in a way that you're comfortable on the camera and you're extending your time. Yeah, so you have to be a live host. You got to start going live. So once you go live, if you go live within the next 7 days, at least those 3 times, um, message me if you want to send me a message here real quick, um, so that I can check and see if you're available by then. Otherwise, it'll expire and then you just reapply once you're ready. Okay. Um, so let's see. Millen, is that it? Millen? It's pretty, Millen. Thank you so much. 100 minutes. He said, I went live first time yesterday and it was lost. You were lost in the sauce. Okay, well, you're here now. We can help you, friend. They used to confuse me. I thought it was for gamers. No, it's about making money. It is like I was just about to go there, Diamond. I've been live for days. No, in the system, it doesn't have you with any live time. So, mm-mm. You sure on this account? No, it doesn't have it. And the screen popped up that you don't have any live time, no playback. So, have you gone live enough, long enough? Like, are you pressing and staying a long time? Yeah. Hey Rhonda, how you doing? Thank you so much. Here to learn. Appreciate your friend. Appreciate it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. So Milan, is that it? Milan, this is a TikTok economy. So I think that's the thing you're gonna have to wrap your head around. TikTok is in it for the business of TikTok. And if you thought that this was just I don't know. I don't know. Fun and games, whatever. They make it fun. They make it all interesting and intriguing. You're learning a lot. You're growing a lot. But at the end of the day, they're here for the money. And so when it comes to battling or these match events, people are able to bring their community together in this 5 minutes competition and they're competing and they're growing and sending the gifts. The gifts are part of the monetization structure here. And TikTok's like, okay, we love it. There are people who do really, really well, and so TikTok is in it for ultimately it's TikTok's growth, but also recognizing that that's a great way that as a live host, because you think about your community is rallying behind you, is a way for you to kind of really, you know, e- engage your community, get them to stay, get them to engage, and that's what they're doing. Okay. So that's part of the reason. Now, when it comes to does it fit into what you're doing in your live stream, I would encourage you because it does mean that your live needs to be performing. Yeah, there's money attached to everything. There's money attached to this live right now. Yes, friend. People go live because they're monetizing. Yes. She's so sweet. She's like, oh, I didn't know it was attached to the battle. It's attached to the whole live stream, attached to the content side too. Um, you said I would hope so. Yeah, yeah. Um, so, I say that, in the sense that TikTok is really looking at, what does it mean for you to be a good live host? And are you going to help to expand their growth? And because of that, they expand your growth. Yeah. We're not doing this just for fun. I know. I know. I love y'all, but there is a method here. Can you please explain how TikTok makes money off of our live streams? How can we make money? I've only done 3. Okay. Give me 1 second, friend. I'll explain the monetization structure. Give me 1 second. Let me just catch up on some comments. I think I missed a few. Yeah, so when it comes to the battle itself, like I said, it's about building community. It's about, hey, Rachel, it's about building community. It's about more exposure because TikTok is pushing you out into the feed of people who are interested in battles. Also, you have your opponent you're competing against or opponents, and you get exposure that way as well. And then you also have the monetization factor. Okay. So people do typically send gifts at a higher rate than they normally would in that 5-minute battle. So that's why they encourage it, they like it, they want it to be more entertaining. So they actually talk about the fact that um, they would love for people to be a little bit more intentional about their pairing. How are you paired with someone who you and that opponent can have this fun, interesting conversation, and maybe you battle a couple different times because you guys are vibing. You know, they think about I give the example of someone who is a makeup girly and she's doing makeup, and her opponent is also a makeup person. So your battle might be the battle of the eyelash or the eyelashes or the mascara or the eyeshadow. That's what I was trying to say, the eyeshadow. And so just thinking about, things you can do to make it more fun and engaging for your room because your room is there for that topic. They're interested in it. So if you're paired with somebody else, there's like, okay, this is pretty cool. And you guys are talking and chatting and having this moment. And so they're wanting them to be a little bit more engaging. They want you to be here. That's the whole point. We're in the business of TikTok. So because you're here, think about your marketing budget. How are you expanding your reach? How are you growing? How are you building as a way to build your business? But you're also leveraging, that's what number five is talking about. You're also leveraging TikTok to do it so you can get that additional exposure. All right. So you said simply you've been live before, but you have to get more exposure. You got to get more consistent. Gotcha. Um, I had no idea. Uh, can you cash that money into an actual money to use outside of TikTok? You got all the questions, friends. Give me 1 second. I'll explain it. How do you initiate a battle? Once you have a co-host, there's two boxing gloves. You click that, and the battle starts. That's pretty much it. I get that going live as money. But thanks for clarifying the battle piece. I'm about to go live a few minutes. Yeah, integrate some battling. Integrate some battling. Um, or maybe opposite, maybe match with an atheist for you. Maybe that's interesting. That would be an interesting conversation. That would be interesting. Yes. You share money, you deposit it and use it anywhere. Yes. Yep. So okay, let me talk about the monetization. I did make $6, so I did see the magic. Yes. Show me the money. That's so funny. You guys are so funny. Yes, we get paid every Wednesday when your account is connected. Yeah, so you got to connect a PayPal account, and you get paid on Wednesdays. You get paid Wednesday mornings. They'll do a direct deposit to your PayPal account. Um, so the relationship is with PayPal. Hey, Carol, how are you, friend? The relationship is with PayPal too that TikTok has, the partnership rather. Um, when it comes to how you monetize, there's a couple different ways. You say, yes, payday. Pay for content is monthly on the 15th. Yes, on the content side. Okay, yeah. I told you I ain't got paid for the content side. I haven't done that yet. The shop side I have. The shop side, that's kind of like a little nice little surprise. Yes, you got paid today. Yes, we got paid today. Yes. Um, the shop side I need to do better with. I just let it sit there. So I need to go and get my shop monies that I've earned. Um, he said, girl, that's why I'll be posting. Your posts do well though. You do really well with your content. I love it. I wish they would do Venmo. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. I don't have Venmo. For that case, I wish they would do Zelle. Go real direct deposit. Somebody was from England. She said that they had started rolling out little debit cards. So they deposited straight to this debit card and you got a card. I thought that was interesting. I like that idea. Because PayPal, you end up paying a fee for PayPal. They get their money, which is interesting. So okay, so TikTok has what's called the scale live rewards. There's multiple ways to monetize from gifted. Thank you so much, Carol, for the populist. That would be amazing. It would be. The scale live rewards is how you get paid when it comes to your live stream. The most you can earn per live is 40% under the scale live rewards. That 40% is based on two metrics: how long you go live. So if you go live 25 minutes or more, you can earn up to 38% of your gifting. And then if you get 5 new followers or more in that live, you can earn an additional 2%. So the 38 plus the 2 is the 40%. So you're paying attention to the length of time and how many new followers, all right? When you're a live host. Then that's 14%. And then they say there's an up to an additional 13% that you can earn each week based on how many days you go live. So if you just do one, you only get 6%. If you do two or more, you get 8% of that 13. If you are your fan club members, there's a scale for that. You don't get the most. The average person won't get the most because you have to have 2,000 fan club members. So those are like the A leaguers, the people who have a lot of people in their communities. They get that 2%. We get anywhere between 1 and 1.5. So 10 new heart 10 active fan club members between 10 and 99, you get 1%. 100 to that 2,000 mark or 1,999, you get 1.5%. All right. So that's a big scale, big gap between the two, but you get that 1.5%. When it comes to your leagues, that's what a live host has. You're measured by where you're at and how you're performing on a 24-hour basis. Sammy, how are you, friend? And so TikTok use that as another metric. So you can earn an additional 3% if you league up beyond the highest that you've been to before. So for me, I've been on B3. I'm B4 right now. I dropped down when I did my spring break trip to South Africa. I was B3 before I left. So now I'm B4. If I want to get that 3%, I have to become a B2er. Okay. So I have to jump up to B2. Then I will get a 3% for that week. Okay. So that's how it works. So there's some things you got to know about in terms of the scale live rewards, but essentially as people, so what does it mean? So essentially as people are gifting you, you're paying attention to how much you're going to earn. It actually is very transparent. When you swipe the screen and click the little house, it tells you what percentage you've earned. It shows you the scale. So you can see it. Hey, short stuff. I saw your friend coming in. Hello, friend. So you can see how you're performing in your live stream and how much you're projected to earn for the live and for the week. Okay. So it's very transparent. Um, so basically what you're doing is going live and as people engage in your live stream and you grow and build. Thank you very much, short stuff. You would earn more. All right. So that's how it works. So when you battle and you're doing like depends on the battle, depends on the type of battle you're doing and stuff. Because you could do a rose battle and it's just roses, and roses are 1 coin, 1 penny. So you could do a rose battles, you can do other specific gifts that are lower coin items, um, or not. And so as you're battling, you are having those gifts factor into your rewards. Okay. So live hosts earn diamonds. Diamonds have to be evaluated based on the scale live rewards. Remember, I just talked about how long you've been live, how many new followers you've earned, and then obviously if you've active fan club members, you're leaguing up to the highest league that you've ever been before, as well as when it comes to how many days you've gone live. So you get diamonds, and then TikTok factors in those factors I just mentioned to determine how much you earn, how much rewards you'll earn, and rewards are your money. Okay, so let me know if that makes sense. If you have any questions about that. And so people do battle because it's a potential boost to your monetization depending on your room and what happens. And then there's some people who don't have big communities and they battle all the time and they do well because again, TikTok pushes the battles onto the feed, the live feed. And there's people who just see a battle and they come in and support. You said, I'm learning so much from you, Dr. Lisa. Thank you for this live. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, so there's people who do that on a constant basis. And so they're like, you know what, I'm just gonna hang out and battle and just have a good time. If you guys are in an agency, her birthday is today. I think she's doing a random birthday battle at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Soul Creative Soul by Jennifer. I think that's it. Creative Soul by maybe JS. She is in the agency. She does random battles all the time. And so she's doing one because today's her birthday. So she's doing a birthday battle. So I just wanted to make sure I said that. Level up. Thank you. Hi there, anyone. Hope everyone you're hoping everyone had a great week. Yes, we had. Thank you so much for asking. Hello, how you doing, Shayla? Welcome to the room. Others, anybody else new to the room? Thank you so much, Nisi knows. Wink, wink. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for the support. Um, does TikTok like it when people use the stickers? Absolutely. You talking about the stickers for the live stream, the fan club stickers? Yeah. Thank you for that. I love you so much. Um, yeah, TikTok loves that. Yeah. Good afternoon. Thank you all. So it is after 2 o'clock. I am going to cut off shortly because I think I do have a 1 o'clock. Let me confirm that. I don't think it was sooner than a one. Can you talk about the box over there with the gifts listed? I think it's a wish box. Yes, it's called Viewer Wishes. And you said you do tarot. So it's a good strategy. It is a 1 o'clock. Yes. Um, I just sent you a message with a screenshot from my live tracker. I think I logged in under a different, so it's not this account. You have a different account that you use for your live stream. So you would have to use, if this is your primary, you have to use this account to be the account that you're going live under. Yeah. So you decide which one you want to make your primary, but that's the one you want to go live under. Can you talk about the box? Okay, so yeah, this is called viewer wishes. This is where, thank you so much for the wink winks. The viewer wishes is a feature before you go live, you could activate it or while you're in your live. Um, on your home screen is under the in app for the live stream, the live center screen. It's under the interact box. You click that and you'll see viewer wishes. The concept is that your viewers are essentially able to send you a gift and get a request from you. So get some kind of information, some type of request they're making. So think of it as a request box and they send that gift. And in exchange, you do something. And so for here, the whole first one is like wink, wink, name shout out, that type of stuff. So you're doing different things. My tarot readers and my anyone in the intuitive space, they will use that. They will often use that to kind of direct their community on what to do. If you want people who are looking for a full reading, you can have that set up with the gift that you want them to get. Maybe it's the galaxy, maybe it's something else. If they're going to do a mini reading, you can have that set up with a gift. If they're going to do, question and answers, then that's a gift as well. And so you decide what gifts you can decide on the gift. This is a template, so I didn't create this, but you can create your own with the gifts that you want to have there. And so that's why you would do it. So a lot of people do use that quite a bit. You said some of these lives bank. I watched a political debate. Okay, because literally over 1K in gifts. Wow, wow, that's interesting. Thank you so much, Tay. Appreciate that. Can you show how to set that up? Um, it literally is a click of a button. Nothing special. You just clicking a button. You hitting start, or you clicking the little pencil and adding your GIF and changing the wording. It's just as simple as that. No, set account, but I am not focusing. You said, no, it's this account, but I'm not focusing and clicking on the wrong email. Need to correct. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Can you post it one last time? I'm at home now. I can focus. Um, uh, oh, wait a minute. Did you apply with a different account? Because it's in the system. Let me understand what you're saying, Kira. Are you saying you're going to use a different account to apply? Because they have you in the system. It's this account. So there's nothing new to do unless you're going to change the account you're trying to apply with. And then I would tell you maybe wait 7 days, let that one expire, and then do a different account. Can you please explain the orange box with the arrow in the corner? So you have to have a business account. No, that's called Service Plus. That's when I pin this card, Service Plus. That arrow is the Service Plus DM where you can click frequently asked questions and I'll send the answer. So people use the Service Plus that way too. Hey Natty Nat, how are you, friend? So yeah, that's Service Plus. So then why aren't my live showing up? I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. So you probably need to go back and see if those lives, do you see any recordings? Do you have any data? How long did you go live? How many minutes? Like Like, what kind of analytics are you doing it as a practice live and you don't realize that you're practicing. You're in practice mode. Because if you're in practice mode, you are not live. It may look like it, but yeah, you're practicing. So those lives don't count. Can you tell me how the heart effect you have? I tried figuring it out and can't find it. It's called heart gesture. Oh shoot, let me see. Yeah, it sound like you might have been practicing, friend. Yeah. So if you were practicing, yeah, it doesn't have any analytics for you. Yeah. Um, you're welcome. You guys are welcome. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. I appreciate you guys. I am gonna get off. I'm gonna come back later. I'll be back for my 4 o'clock. I'll be back for the 4 o'clock. We'll do some engagement then. I didn't get through these boards, this board message. And I didn't talk as much about Community Fest. I'll probably talk about it quite a bit with it launching tomorrow. See you then. You're welcome. Thank you so much, friend. Do you know why my wish box isn't showing up anymore? Did I do something wrong? You probably got to just turn it back on to show up automatically. You might click that settings wheel on the top right corner when you go into viewer wishes and make sure that it turns on automatically. You might need to click that settings wheel and make sure that it has an automatic start. Maybe that's probably it. Oh, wow. It's there again already. Yes. Community Fest on Thursday it officially starts the warm up phase. Yeah. He said, I'll give it a try. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I definitely need to learn more about lives. Yes. You guys got this. I don't want you guys to be nervous about it. How do I practice to go live? But under the settings of live stream, there's a practice button. Hey, Bridget, there's a practice button under the settings screen for you to click that and go live. Zibi, thank you for the hearts and the crowns. Um, let's see. Have a beautiful and prosperous day, loved ones. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate it. Thank you for the wink winks. Appreciate you, friend. All right. I'm Eastern time. I'll be back at about 4:15 Eastern. I usually start on YouTube first. So I'll be back live. Yep. Then thank you so much, Shayla. I appreciate you guys. Let me know, Dr. Lisa, you're the best. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Hey, new generation. How are you? Good day before TikTok drops me into another life. I heard that, friend. Wait, what? There's a practice screen? Yes, you could practice. Practice on if you go click the go live button under that setup screen where you're setting up your live stream itself, hit settings and scroll down a little bit and you'll see practice mode. That's not recorded. That's not a real live. You're not actively live. So be mindful of that. You said you made it. I made my hold on, you're 30K. Oh wow, 30.1K. I love it. Congratulations, friend. I love that. Congratulations. Look at you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. You're welcome, you everybody. I appreciate all that. You said DM me on setting you, seeing you on YouTube, please. Your channel. It's the same name, same exact name. Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. You'll be able to get to my YouTube that way. Yep, same exact name. I'm actually here now. Yep, no problem. I'm not in practice, and my girls have joined me, so I know I was live. I need customer service. How old are your girls? Um, okay. Okay, thank you. Um, are they not minors, are they? That could be part of the problem. Your live might have been restricted, 17. So to go live, you need to be 18 years and older. So to be on camera or be on a live screen, you're supposed to be 18 years and older. So I would probably avoid putting them back on the camera. I mean, obviously they probably are mature and maybe not look. youthful, but I tell you, a couple of people in our agency, they've gotten carded by TikTok and they and they're well past, 18 years. So he said, I'm number one on this live. Yay, Princess, you are. Thank you for the support, friend. I appreciate that. Yes, TikTok said you're number one. No, I'm saying I showed IP on their pages. No, I'm saying I showed IP on their pages. Interesting. I'm not sure. Are you saying your I showed up? You showed up on their pages? Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say IP. Hmm. Um, thank you. So, and you were clearly live from home. Is that a, I guess I'm just thinking about internet connectivity. Is your app up to date? Did you go from, being live at one moment, now, I mean, going from setting up your live stream and now you're live? You sure you did it from the settings area to do it as a, well, I'm assuming you're saying you did it as a regular live. You didn't do it as a practice mode. Yeah, from home. And you didn't do it from practice mode. Yeah. So try to go live today. I mean, ultimately, you need to get in that habit of going live every day. So click the go live button. And if you want to, as a constellation, maybe look and see if there's somebody you can co host with. And that way you have at least a second person who is kind of walking you through and talking to you about the live stream process. I think that's what I would do and see what happens. All right, my dear friends. I appreciate you guys. I will twice a day for the next 2 days. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Great advice. Yes. Yes. Um, All right, my friends. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to head out. Thank you all for the likes. See you soon, teacher. You're welcome. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, the watching, the stickers, the comments, and the gifting. I appreciate all the support. And remember, practice makes progress. You're not trying to be perfect. You're just simply trying to go live. All right. Take care. I'll see you guys at 4-ish. All right. Bye bye. Take care, friends. Thank you so much. Bye bye.